Good evening, my dear.
Good evening.
You may be trying something a little different this evening. I have with me another of this medium's guide who works with him on the aspect of healing. And we are very aware that there is a distinct need for healing in most of you this evening. And that is not meant in any way as criticism or negatively. You will be aware, of course, that you think about healing in the first instance as being connected with your physical body and maybe with your mental faculties. And you think very much of your current lifetime and the experiences that you are having and the difficulties, the physical difficulties which are there in your physical body and which bring you problems, which bring you upsets in the way that you live your life. And so this you are very aware of. And so when you incarnate, your consciousness draws to it the energy from the sea of consciousness, from the energy of the divine spirit, through the individual programming by magnetic, by electronic and magnetic energies that are unique to your particular individual incarnation. And as such, this, as a previous speaker said, has to do with your individual characteristics. And it is what makes you who you are and defines your mission in this particular lifetime. And so the aspects which are not always considered are those of the other energies which affect your circumstances at this point in time. And tonight we are concerned very much with ancestral energies, and most particularly you think about your own parents and whether they are still within this world or have passed to spirit. It matters not, for the energies that they have also contain their dreams, their hopes, their anxieties, their worries, their fears, all the energies which affected them during their particular lifetime. And some of this energy is connected with your own energy. And this is because we have a physical presence and have grown up with those. And this energy is not always understood by you, is not always recognized by you. It is an energy which is not always recognized and expressed by your parents themselves. For there is greater knowledge now concerning the aspects of energy and how it affects the physical body. And so your parents also, in their lifetime, you may have known their parents, in other words, your grandparents. And if you go back to the time of your grandparents, of course, the environment in which they were living was a much different place to that which you inhabit at this time. For in terms of material circumstances, there were very much less items around to enable the ease of operation of daily functions in their lives. And so many of the things that you take for granted now were not in existence at that time. And so their energies were different. Their experiences, their hopes, their dreams were very different. Many of them, going back to grandparent era, were very much concerned with survival, with enabling the very basics of life to be in place for their families. And there is very much the case that in their lives there were things which they would have carried with them, which were never resolved. And these energies, although Your relatives may have passed through spirit. The energies that their fears, their worries, their anxieties generated would have been partly carried down through the ancestral line, through to your parents and through to yourselves. And so each of you, knowingly or unknowingly, carry with you some of those energies. And this is part of what sometimes brings forward some of the ill health, some of the dis-ease that you suffer from. And you noticed from your earlier conversations that there were descriptions of ill effects on the physical body and the need to undergo the process of detoxification. And although this may help in the physical sense, there is also the need for energetic cleansing, the biological energetic cleansing, which can remedy some of these energies that have been brought forward to you unconsciously. And so, I will ask my friend to join with me, and he is stepping forward. And we are going to ask each of your healing guides to come forward this evening, to stand beside you, to stand in your presence. And we are going to invoke some ancestral healing for you, in the hope that this helps to bring you some relief from some of the physical, mental, emotional issues which are affecting you in this lifetime, at this point. So, yes, I have been asked to say a short prayer. And so I will say this: Divine Spirit, great source of all life, all hope, all joy, we ask that you bring forward the energies of healing, the energies of love, the energies of reconciliation around each individual member of this circle this evening. And we are stood together. And we are stood together this evening, and we are reaching out to your healing guides. And we are asking them to encircle you, to bring to you the energies that are necessary to realign your frequencies, to bring into harmony the vibrations which operate within your lives. And in this way, we try to remedy some of the physical, energetic problems that you are suffering from. And they are now joined in a circle around you. And there is an energy which we are focusing within this circle. And this energy is flowing around your circle, and it is also flowing around each of you individually. Now you may feel some change in your temperature. You may feel some change in the vibration of your energy. You may be aware of being perhaps a little lightheaded. You may be aware very much of the connection through your feet to Mother Earth. For we are drawing up earth energy, the healing earth energies, as well as bringing down the spiritual energies from our realm. And as these two energies come together, they work together. They do not clash, they blend, and they are bringing into each of you the individual aspect of healing that is required for your particular circumstances. And so you may be aware also of certain colors. Please be aware of these. And the healing that we are bringing to you will continue working over the next week. And so try to be aware when you get feelings inside to either drink, to rest, to just sit, or to still your mind. For each of these things will help to enhance the healing energies that are being brought to you. And we know each of you, like we see from our realm, you can see in each of you the need for adjustment to your energy, the need to bring relief from pain, whether it be physical pain, emotional pain, or psychological pain. And we are asking for this energy to flow around and through you and with you. And the energies will not bring any harm. They will merely blend with you in the particular aspects that are causing you difficulties. And you may be aware of some tingling, some physical vibration during this time. And this could happen at any time within the coming days. And we ask that you particularly take note of the inspirations that you are given during the next 7 days. And it would be wise and helpful if you were to write these down. And these will be brought forward for you, for advice to help you with your current situations. And as I look around, I can see the energies flowing around each and every one. And my friend and I are holding the energy, are holding the power for you. And as we hold this, we are giving thanks to each of your individual healing guides for the attention which they are bringing, not only to you as individuals, but to your group as a whole. And it is also enabling us to confirm, to bring closer the brain that we are able to bring forward. And there will come a time in your circle when each of your guides will speak with each other, or blend with each other. And this will be a time of great healing for you. But like many things, it takes a while for us to establish the correct procedures and processes to make a smooth effect on the healing that needs to take place. But be assured that we will work on this continuously. And it appears now that we need to ask each of the guides to step back and ask to give them great thanks for the images they have brought to you. And my friend and I will also, at this point, return. And we give our thanks, as ever, for this opportunity to join you and hopefully to bring some benefit among this evening. And please, in these difficult times, take care. Be aware not only of those things which you are told of by other authorities, but be aware and believe for your own personal safety wherever you are. mindfulness. This is the key. Always mindfulness and proper intent. Embrace these, and you will be kept safe. And we both bring you our sincere and humble thanks for allowing us to come forward with something a little different this evening. And we do thank you.
Thank you.